Hello, second graders. We're going to go over the answers for the practice quiz that I sent home, so that way you can be ready for the quiz tomorrow morning. Okay, so let's read the first question. Sam buys 7 apples. Now he has 15 apples. How many apples did Sam have at first? So I can think about this problem. Sam has apples, he buys more apples, and now at the end he has 15 apples. I can think about this and think, is this a start change result? Is it a part whole? Or is it a compare problem? I know that this is a start change result because there is an action being taken that's changing the amount of the thing that we're talking about. So Sam is buying more apples, which means he's adding on to the amount of apples he has. So that tells me this is a start change result. So when I write the equation, I need to first look for the start. I can see the question says, how many apples did Sam have at first? So if the question is the start, then I need to draw a box for the start. And we're adding more apples. The change is 7 because that's how many apples that we're adding. And the result is 15 apples. That's how many he has at the end. Okay, now we need to draw a picture to solve. So we're going to count on from 7 up to 15. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is really messy and I apologize. Okay, and now I know my answer is 3 plus 5, so it's 8. So I'm going to come to the bottom and write 8, and the label, it's asking how many apples, so I'm going to write apples. Okay, and that is number 1. Now let's take a look at number 2. There are 14 balls at the gym. 6 of them are basketballs. The rest are footballs. How many footballs are at the gym? Okay, so we have some balls. Some of them are basketballs and some of them are footballs. So I have a group of balls and it's being split up into 2 groups, basketballs and footballs. That tells me that this is a part whole problem. So we're going to look and see what the parts are. I can see that one of the parts is basketballs. So I'm going to use 6 for part 1 plus part 2 is footballs, and it just says the rest. So I know that's a missing number. And all together, we have 14 balls, which is our whole. So now I'm going to count up from 6 to find the missing number. I'll count up to 14. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I can see a double row 4. That tells me the answer is 8. And our label, it says how many footballs. So I'm going to write footballs. And that is the answer for number 2. Now we're going to take a look at number 3. Okay, number 3. Katie saw 5 monkeys eating bananas at the pond. Then she saw some monkeys swinging in a tree. She saw 12 monkeys in all. How many monkeys were swinging in the tree? Okay, so I know this problem is about monkeys. There are monkeys eating bananas, and there are monkeys swinging in a tree. And it says she saw 12 monkeys in all. So I know we're joining all of the monkeys together, which tells me that this is a part whole. There's one group of monkeys eating bananas, and there's another group of monkeys swinging in the tree. So I'm going to start with one part, which is the 5 monkeys eating bananas. That will be part 1. And then, what is happening? Okay, so we started with 5 monkeys eating bananas. Now we're adding the monkeys that are swinging a tree. It just says some monkeys swinging a tree, so we need to draw a box because that's a missing number. And the total number of monkeys is 12. So that is our whole. Now we'll draw our picture to prove out our answer. We start from 5 and we count up to 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 5 plus 2 is 7. So I know my answer is 7. And it's asking how many monkeys were swinging a tree. So I'm going to write monkeys were swinging in a tree. This is quite a long label. You can always go to the next line if it doesn't fit on your first line. Okay, and that is problem number 3. Let's move on to problem 4. Okay, number 4. Jeff has 13 toy cars. Mai has 6 toy cars. How many fewer toy cars does Mai have than Jeff? Okay, instantly I see fewer, and when I read the problem, I see how many fewer toy cars does Mai have than Jeff, then fewer than. That's telling me this is a compare problem. So I'm going to start first by drawing my picture. So when we draw our comparison bars, we always put the person who has more at the top bar. Jeff has 13 and Mai has 6, so Jeff has more. So we're going to put J for Jeff and 13 inside the bar. M for Mai and 6 because that's how many she has. And I know that I'm looking for the difference. Now when we write our equation, we always start with the largest number, which is the number on top, 13, minus the person who has less or the thing that is less, which is 6, equals the difference, which is our missing number. We need to label this more minus fewer equals the difference. Okay, 13 minus 6, we can always do doubles or doubles plus 1. I know 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 1 more would give me 13. So I know my answer is 6 plus 1, which is 7. And it's asking how many fewer toy cars does Mai have. So I'm going to write 7 fewer toy cars. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the last problem, problem number 5. Okay, let's read problem 5 together. Yusuf had 5 crayons. Amr gave him some more. Yusuf has 9 crowns now. How many crayons did Amr give Yusuf? Okay, so when I think about this problem, Yusuf starts with 5 crowns. He gets some more from his friend, and now he has 9 crayons. That helps me know this is a start, change, result. He starts with one amount, and then it changes. So this is a start, change, result. Okay, so he starts with 5 at the start. He gets more, so we know it's addition. We don't know how many more, so we need to draw a box for the change. And at the end, he has 9 crayons, so that's our result. Okay, we're going to count up to find the answer. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 is our answer. So we'll write 4. And the label, how many crayons? So our label is crayons. Okay, I hope that you all feel ready to go for our quiz tomorrow. I hope that this helped. And remember, the first question you should ask yourself always, is this a start, change, result? Is this a part, whole? Or is this a compare problem? Okay, I'll see you tomorrow at school. Bye-bye.